welcome back, you epic people. So what am I doing? I'm redoing a video I did the other day. I was driving home from the shops, and it was dark outside, and I filmed a little check this tune video out, and then when I come to have a look at it later on the night, the quality was crap. So I'm having to do it again. So what are we up to? Right, check this tune. So I wanted to take you back right the way to the start. So I don't know why I laugh. There's nothing funny about it. So this is not so much a check this tune, but it's going to be you can check the artist or check the album and the film, and I can hear you all shouting at the computer goggle box. Sean, what are we listening to today? Well, I'm not going to keep it in too much suspense. All I was going to say is this film, and I presume the album, came out in 1977. Another one in 1977. I was 12, and a little story about this actual album. It must have been around, obviously my birthday was coming up, and one of my aunts was visiting my mum and dad's house, and she must have been off her head on drugs, because she said to me, "Is there anything you want for your birthday?" And I'm 60 now and I still can't believe she said it to me. So when I actually eventually picked myself up off the floor, I said, yeah, I want this album. And fair play to her. She bought me the album. This video looks a bit low down, doesn't it? It's this new camera holder I've got. Oh, slow down, sure. Coming into one of these lovely 20-mile-an-hour speed limits that I'm surrounded by. So, what's the album, Sean? And who's the artist? Well, I know, before you shout at me, I know there's more. Let me try and do that. What's going on here, Sean? Stay there. Let me pull over. Stay there. I'm pulling over. On the road again. Right, we're back on the road. Is that a bit better? Yeah. So, where were we? So the album and the artist. Now I know before anybody shouts at me, because you know everybody's an expert and everybody else knows best. Everybody else knows what's best for you. There's other artists on this album, and I'm going to give you a clue. Where am I going? Right, I'll have to go this way. The Tavares was on this album, and Yvonne Elliman was on this album. And the album is the soundtrack to the film, get ready, quick drum roll, Saturday Night Fever, which is still one of my all-time favourite films. And the major contributing artist to Saturday Night Fever was the Bee Gees, as you all well know. And as I say, it was released in 1977. Well, at least I think the film was, I presume the album was as well. So we got tracks on here by the Bee Gees like Staying Alive, Night Fever, How Deep Is Your Love, More Than a Woman. Some of the best Bee Gees tunes. And as I say, I've watched this film loads of times over the years, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's not on over the Christmas. Even though it's not a Christmas film, it wouldn't surprise me if they put it on over this Christmas period. But yeah, I want you to check out the Bee Gees Excuse me. Been a drastic lack of tea today, and you know the rules, no tea, no work. So yeah, check out the Bee Gees, and check out the album. And while we're on the subject of the Bee Gees, I was playing some Bee Gees tracks yesterday or the day before, whenever I tried to make this first video in the dark. And one of my favourite Bee Gees tracks, and this will surprise some people because this is not the first track. If you mention the Bee Gees, this is not one of the tracks that's really mentioned. And it's called Fanny Be Tender With My Love, I think it's called. Fanny Be Tender With My Love. Yeah, Fanny Be Tender With My Love. Check that bonus track out, because that is a great tune. So on that note, I hope you're all keeping well. It's still very, very windy here. We're still on the arse end of Storm Bram, which has brought high winds and a lot of rain to a lot of areas. So it's all good here. The actual sun's shining. So I hope you're all keeping well and enjoy the Bee Gees and enjoy the Saturday Night Fever film. And also got left to say is, check this tune.